Morning guys, Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to go open up a safe. It's a imported safe, like most of them are nowadays. It is a stack-on. They usually have this type of lock-in system, which is basically when that's energized, that little plunger, solenoid, goes in the back position, sits back. This is actually the only thing that locks your bolt work is this little guy. Not a very good lock, obviously, but it is what it is. I don't make them, I just service them. Issue is he was having, puts the code in, doesn't work anymore, changed the batteries, still nothing. They do have a mechanical key. The mechanical key is not exactly what you think it would be, though. I do have a pick for these as well, but I never really use it. It's so simple to open these other ways. So you would put the key in and watch what it does. It doesn't retract the latch, it retracts the whole damn lock. So sort of neat. Boom, retracts that whole thing out of the way. So that solenoid is still out. That solenoid doesn't move at all. All it does is literally moves that lock body out of the way. So yeah, we're going to go take a couple pictures of that. I'll show you what I'm up against, and I'm not going to show you where to drill, but show you what I can. We'll be back. Thanks. Alrighty guys, back after the stack-on elite gun safe. Nothing special there. First thing I did was check for bolt binding, which it was definitely binding. Took some pressure off the door, turned it counterclockwise, put in the jump pack from Taylor Technologies, which I'm not even endorsing them, but that's a good product. And put the code in. Opened right up. He had the override key. I'm guessing it was a binding issue. Once I opened the door, I saw he had a pistol safe in the bottom, right at the bottom of the bolt work, which was causing a bind on the stupid little plunger, which the little plunger can't move in, energized or with the key if it's got pressure against it, because it's a mechanical disadvantage at that point. So once I took the bind off, opened right up, took the back off, gave it the once over to verify everything was working, gave him the option of putting a new one in. It's about 10 years old. He said no. I said I wouldn't do it either, but I'll put that option out there. It's you that's saying no. So if it does fail in the future, a year down the road, it's not going to be me getting the boo-hoo. I said I gave you that option. You said no, not my problem. Gotta buy a new one. You gotta buy a new one now and open the safe again. So yeah, we got that one done. It was literally, I got there at 8:15. Now it's 9 o'clock, so 45 minutes, probably a 10-minute opening, and the other 30 minutes or so cleaning it out, oiling it up, making sure everything runs smooth, tightening everything up that needed to be tightened. So if you need that service, give us a call. Jeff, HKS Systems Lock and Safe, 847-204-7046. Take care, guys. As always, Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. This morning we're going to open up an old vintage Victor safe. This one's pretty far away though. It's over 60 miles away from me. Why am I doing that? Because as a safe technician, you want to learn to work on other stuff. Have I opened a Victor before? Yes, I have. Not this model though. That's one thing I like to do. I like to grow as a technician. You get to use your knowledge and techniques on stuff that you haven't worked before. If you're a car mechanic and you only work on Chevys, when a Mercedes comes in, what would you do? Same thing as safes. You got to learn the different models and manufacturers, the quirks, the designs, the flaws, the pros and the cons with them. So I'm taking a safe manual with. I do have a couple tryouts. Taking my manipulation kit with me, as well as my audio amplifier, which helps me hear the contacts or gears, so I could at least figure out what kind of lock is in there. If I need to drill it, I'm bringing the scopes and bits But we're going to give our best attempt at either manipulating that or see how well it is. As safes age, the grease, especially this one's over probably 100 years old at this point, or just about. As the safes age, the grease gets thicker and thicker. It turns into almost a wax consistency, so it doesn't always make manipulation a available thing. It's not very easy to do. So we'll be back. I'll update it. I'll post some pictures right here. I'll take a little break. Okay, that's the safe. This is a family. I got the brother had passed away, and the family's dealing with it now. It's all the brothers, Southsiders. So you guys better watch out. But I'll take care of them. They seem like nice guys, and I could appreciate that the brothers are trying to get everything finished for them. So I'll take care of that, and I'll load it up some info as soon as I get a hold of some. Take care, guys. Just catching up on that Victor safe, discussing that. How did I know it was a Victor safe? Well, in the safe trade, we got a couple little telltales, just like an auto body guy would look at tail lights, headlights, and serial numbers. Well, we don't always have serial numbers on most safes. But safe guys know we always have hinges, unless they're cut off, which is a problem. We always have T-handles. We always have dials. We always typically, if it's an older safe like that, you're going to have wheels on it too. So what did we do? All we did was look at some blueprints of the old guys. We matched the hinges, so I knew it was a Victor. But the Victor comes in 5 different safe combinations, locks. So we had to narrow that one down. When I got there, I put the audio amplifier on, just like James Bond would do. Put it on there, spun the dial. First thing I do is apply pressure to the T-handle. See if there's binding of the dial. If there is, it's a certain lock, which there was not. If there isn't, you go to 0. You see if you turn the handle then and see if there's contact points that have become apparent. If there is, it's a certain type of lock. If there isn't, it's not that one. So out of those 4 or 5 locks that they had, I got 3 of them out of the mix right away. Turned out it was going to be 1 of the 2. Listened to gears for the gears, and I did not hear any gear noise, so that was the last one, which left me with just 1 kind of locks that they would have. Very, very early. This was serial number 132. It was the customer's parents, I guess. They came over from Italy, he told me, and they bought it, and they had a meat market in Chicago back in the day for 30 years. Pretty cool history. I didn't want to really drill it because I know it was a family heirloom to them. Not any value really to me or you. Probably a $200 safe all day long. But if I could manipulate them, I always try to manipulate them. Even if I had to drill it, it would have been an 1/8-inch hole. Would have been one and done. Yeah, so I put the audio amplifier on, manipulated it open. Took me about 20 minutes or so. I could hear every time the gates went around, I could hear it thudding on the fence, so figured that out pretty quickly. I've never worked on that model lock, but it was pretty cool. So I did upload a picture on that, very old, very cool one. So yeah, it was one of those, got it open for him, decoded it, and got it back in working condition, no issues, and he's happy as can be. Took my money, learned a little bit, and called it a day. So if you need that service, give Jeff the call. He's the safe boss, not the lock boss, the safe boss. #SafeBoss. All right, guys, we'll catch up with you next week. Take care. See ya.